One of the biggest problems English learners face is finding a native speaker to practice conversations with. This video solves that problem. I've put together 15 conversations from this channel and removed one of the speakers so you can take their place. Your words will appear on the screen exactly when you need them, and all you have to do is read them out loud. This will help you quickly improve your English speaking skills. Hi, I'm Steve. Let's do this. My phone's broken. I'm going to ring my dad. My phone's packed in. No, I've tried that. It's totally given up the ghost. You're right, but I haven't really got the dosh. No, I'm not keen on that. It might be a knockoff. I'll have to dip into my rainy day fund. Tar. Bonfire night. Really? More than your birthday or Christmas? Do you remember years ago when we'd go to my uncle's and he'd build an enormous bonfire in his back garden? I do. We'd stick it in an old pram, take it into town and ask people for a penny for the guy. I loved it. Honestly, looking back, it's a wonder we didn't set ourselves on fire. Your mum gave me the cold shoulder for weeks. I'm pretty sure she thought I'd done it on purpose. And the food. Remember the soup in mugs, marshmallows burnt to a crisp, and those jacket potatoes wrapped in tinfoil. They'd come out of the fire looking like pieces of coal. It was part of the fun, wasn't it? Bit of charcoal on your spud, a whiff of smoke in your clothes. The whole night was a hoot. brilliant, the way they've synchronized the fireworks with the music. Too right. Are you warm enough? Yes, all wrapped up, snug as a bug in a rug. You know, I think I agree with you. This might be my favourite night of the year as well. The shopping list. What you up to? Can you pop a couple of things on for me? It'll save me a trip. We've nearly run out of washing up liquid and we could do with some sugar. That shows how often you do the weekly shopping. Just grab the supermarket's own brand and make it a large one. No, but can you hurry up and come back? Mum's coming round later and I want the place spruced up. Yes, she is, and I told you she was coming round yesterday. The birthday present. All right, mate, where are you now? He was banging on about his wallet being knackered. You could spring for a new one. You could try that new leather shop next to the post office. Their stuff is pricey, but it's top notch. You'll have to shake a leg though, or have you forgotten you're coming round tonight for tea? Kerry's been cooking all day. You're joking. You did say you were coming last week. She won't be best pleased. She's gone all out with the food. Right, I'll let her know. But you know what she's like, she'll go mental. You're going to be in the doghouse. Don't be surprised if she gives you the cold shoulder. She's been really looking forward to tonight. It's still Indian. She loves that place on the high street, so that'd go down well. Okay, just don't forget next time, will you? Giving bad news. Yes, I know. I'm all fingers and thumbs today. Yes, my boss has gone AWOL, and now I've got to give someone the old Evo. They're just not pulling the weight. Hate this part of the job. Thanks. I better get going. I'll see you later. It was a grueler. I called them into the office first thing to get it over with. When I told them that they were being let go, they completely broke down. They were sobbing their heart out. I just sat there handing them tissues. It was a nightmare. Can this day get any worse? Dental appointment. Hi, Anfield Smiles Dental Practice, Rob speaking. How can I help you? I'm sorry to hear that. Bear with me while I check the schedule. We are rather busy today, I'm afraid. Have you tried taking painkillers? That sounds awful. Let me see what appointments we've got. The practice is swamped this week, but I'm sure I'll be able to rustle up a free slot for you. Right, I can fit you in at 3:15. How does that sound? I completely get where you're coming from. Let me check again. I can squeeze you in at 10 past 10 if you can come straight away. We've had a cancellation. See you then. Bye. Going to the high street. Hi, what have you been doing today? Really, what sort of stuff? Great, can I see it? Hi, are you alright there? What sort of holiday do you have in mind? If it's a real adventure you want, check out this brochure. It might be just the thing you're looking for. Of course, take your time. If you need any advice about any of the tours in the brochure, just call in or give me a bell. My name's Bob. He must be very good looking then. Bye. The holidays in here look fantastic, but I bet they cost an arm and a leg. Me too. Where else did you go today? Is she the one that lives in Italy? I bet the postage cost a pretty penny. Sure, no problem. Just place it on those scales. How would you like to send it? Does it have to be there quickly? In that case, the cheapest way to send it is second class. Are the contents very valuable? So it's less than £50? Then I suggest you don't pay for the extra insurance, which means the cheapest way to send it will cost £28.30. Sorry, but that is the cheapest way. Of course, just tap it on the reader on your right. That's the way. Here's your receipt. You're very welcome. Is there anything else I can help you with? No, I don't believe I am. Bye. You must be pooped. I'll pop the kettle on and make a brew. Did you call in anywhere else? Really? What did they say? Hi, can I help you? Can I see it? Ah, this is a well-known fault on this type of phone. It's because it's so old. In terms of mobile phones, that means it's ancient. Ha, I would hope not. I'm afraid there's only one thing for it. You'll have to splash out on a new one. Well, we do have some great deals at the moment if you take out a new contract. So you got a new phone? Oh, that is really fancy. I'm well jealous. Here's your brew. Taxi. Hi, where to? Which one? There's a couple in the city. No problem. No, you don't have to, but it'd be a good idea. I'm afraid the city is rammed because of a football match, so it'll probably take about half an hour. Are you in town for business? Lovely. Liverpool's quite a small city, so it's a breeze to get round. It won't take you long to find your feet, and there's tons to do. Well, you can't come to Liverpool without going on the famous Mersey ferry. Have you heard of it? There are loads of museums to visit if that sort of thing floats your boat. No, on the contrary, all the museums in Liverpool are book shy. Well, then you're in the right city. There are loads of theatres, but that's not really my thing. So I'm not sure what's on at the moment. There are restaurants serving food from all over the world here in Liverpool. So the best thing to do is just to play it by ear. Well, you'll certainly have to hit the ground running so as not to miss anything. Here we are, the Hilton Hotel. That'll be £18.55, please. Cheers. Order a pizza. We've got some eggs that need using up. If you get some onions, I could knock up an omelette. Well, we've got some bangers if you fancy a butty.
Okay, should we just order a pizza? Okay, I'll order. What size do you want? Well, I'm starving, so I'll get a large one.
Hello, Sergeant Pepperoni's Pizzas.
Hi, can I order 2 pizzas, please?
Sure, what size would you like?
1 large Hawaiian and... Hang on a mo. What sort of pizza do you want? And a small margarita.
Any extra toppings on them?
Just a bog standard Hawaiian and... Do you fancy any extra toppings? And extra mushrooms on the small one, please.
Anything else?
Do you feel like chips? And a single portion of chips, please.
Anything else, or is that it?
That's the lot.
That'll be £15.78.
Fine, I'll have the right change ready. How long will it be?
It should be delivered within the next 20 minutes.
Great, thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's going to be in the region of 20 minutes. Don't be daft. We can eat them out of the box while we watch some telly. Sound as a pound.
Nothing on TV.
Should be binding the nation to
Fair enough, but I don't understand. How can there be hundreds of channels on the telly, but there's nothing worth watching? Are you up for watching a movie? I feel like watching an adventure film. Fine, I'll see what I can find. Have we got any nibbles? I found an old film called Romancing the Stone. It looks just the ticket. Have you seen it? Calm down. The special effects are not going to be cutting edge, but it looks good. Thanks. No, I'm good, thanks. Lost keys.
Can you give me a hand? I can't find my keys and I'm running late.
What do I keep telling you? When you come in, put them on the hook by the door.
I know. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, isn't it, clever clogs?
Okay, when did you last see them?
Well, if I knew that, I wouldn't have lost them, would I?
I guess you're right, sorry. When do you last know for certain that you used them?
I definitely used them last night. while I let myself in the front door.
OK, then start from scratch and retrace your steps.
I've already done that umpteen times. I can't figure it out. I'm not normally this absent-minded.
What were you wearing yesterday?
It was freezing, so I had my thick coat on.
Have you looked in the pockets?
Yes, it was the first place I looked. But I guess it won't hurt to check again.
Any luck?
No, they're definitely not there.
OK, take me through everything you did after you got home yesterday.
I shut the door and hung up my coat.
Then what?
I went into the kitchen and popped the kettle on. And then I knit to the loo while it boiled.
Have you searched in there?
No, come with me. 2 heads are better than 1.
There they are, next to the sink.
What a relief. Thanks. I've got a dash. Bye.
Party. Thanks so much for coming to my party. Did you have any trouble finding the place? Have you tried any of the buffet? Well, I'm sure you'll be fine after you've had a dance. I've got to go and mingle now, but I'll catch up with you later. The ironing. Sure, no problem. Just throw them on the pile over there. Jeans, aren't they a little informal? That sounds great. What time will you be home? I was just wondering if I should make anything for you to eat when you get in. Right, when I've done your jeans, I'm going to call it a day. To be honest, I can't be bothered, and besides, I'm skint. Go on then, just let me crack on with this ironing. Stolen chocolate. Me? No, I didn't even know you had any. Where in the supermarket? Oh, I do remember. But didn't you munch it on the way home? Right, so where did you leave it? Have you had a proper nose around? Maybe you put it somewhere else. You can be forgetful. Remember, even squirrels lose track of where they've put their nuts. Fair enough, but you do have the knack for losing track of where you put things. Honestly, I can't believe you would even think that. You're barking up the wrong tree. Why don't you go and have another rummage? Good idea. You never know, it might turn up somewhere daft. Give me a holler if you need a hand. The office.
I'd be obliged if that could all be on my desk before the close of play tomorrow. Okay, bye. Jog my memory, wasn't that supposed to be all signed off tomorrow? I don't like the sound of that. Sit down, fill me in. Let's cut to the chase. Did they shed any light on why? Okay, first, touch base with Jafar in logistics. Tell him his top priority is to kick some arse and reduce our shipping times. Then, reach out to their purchasing manager and get me a sit down for this afternoon if possible. Finally, get your team together. I need a full briefing on this before lunchtime. We need to expedite this. I'm sure it wasn't your fault, and as of yet, we haven't lost the deal. So let's see if we can resolve it. If you've already subscribed to this channel, you know that new videos come out every week, and I love you. But if you haven't, just click on the bus. It's that easy to subscribe, and that way you won't miss out. And then click on this link for another great English language lesson. I'll see you next time.